So he's lost 600,000. I've lost far fewer, I suspect. 29,000. I haven't actually done that much damage here either. And now we're getting AA, so their air force is going to do less. Plus, we actually have air support. And in fact, you know what I should be doing? These guys should be active here. Because I think they only actually do airstrikes when you're in a battle, and we have 2 battles going on right now. Which means that these 2 are actually going to be doing airstrikes. Previously they weren't. How are we doing in terms of air superiority elsewhere? Scotland is being attacked. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's send you over to Scotland. Go and help out. I think I'm going to make all of you. Well, no, you do actually do interception once you've done air superiority. So once we've got air superiority, you do interception, which is fine.
C'est parti. Pas de pitié.
Alright. Keep the rotations going. We'll keep on throwing more men at this problem. Seems we've got a bunch more in training right now. We can send them down once they're done. And once these guys are done training, we can send some more here. Like, you now have 17 out of 24 divisions. Once you're up to 24, I think you'll be fine. Oh, they're attacking here as well now. Oh dear. Oh. Damn it. Well played, Italy. Well played. That's a problem.
Continuez d'avancer. Allez, on se bouge. Bougez-vous.
Alright, we're going to have to drop a last stand. Of course they immediately give up. Ah. Well, that allows us to entrench everywhere at least. And these 2 are about to do a ton of damage to the Italians. They were also going to take a bunch of equipment damage because that's what happens. We have a lot of infantry equipment, so I think I'm going to tone down the amount of that we are producing. Which actually gives me some free production. How long until I get heavy tanks? A while still. I think it makes sense to have some more fighters. Let's put another 2 wings in the air as well. Yeah, England needs protection. The Battle of Britain is very much waging at the moment. Whoa, not all of them. Don't do that. I was trying to put 100. To defend there. And to defend here. Cool. Losing some convoys there. By the way, anyone else hoping that South America gets worked on soon by the Hearts of Iron 4 devs? Sorry, Silverose, but absolutely not. I really would much prefer France, the Soviets, Spain, and Italy to get an overhaul before South America does. Because they need the love. Badly.
Gardez vos distances.
Let's move you up to M. Oh, can't retreat. How long? 4 days. That's fine. Well, the Hearts of Iron 4 devs are already fairly slow, so I don't want them getting distracted. Please, do the important stuff first. How long? 12 hours. Then we can start some more rotations going. Because these guys need to be rotated out for Annecy. Off we go. How are we doing? 646,000. Italy, how are you doing? You are running a little bit low. And you're already on extensive, right? Which means the next one's going to hurt your industry. Yep. Good. What am I on? I think I'm on extensive as well. I am, but I still have 1.2 million. And that might still be going up. Nope, that's maxed out.
On se maille. Continue l'attaque. Aux ordres.
Oh, one more.
Aux ordres.
Alright, so now this is a full stack of 24. We should be able to hold this line pretty successfully. I mean, we're reducing the number of troops on the German front, but the German front has not come under attack a single time. So I'm kind of feeling okay about this. Let's make sure that those two get the factories when they need them. Assassination of Leon Trotsky. Leon Trotsky, once the top lieutenant and heir presumptive of Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, died today in Mexico City Hospital. He was attacked in his home with an ice axe by the Spanish national believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD. And Turpentine, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Winning, winning, winning. Losing. How are we doing for convoys? 121. I think that's fine. Probably need to do another rotation over there in a minute. How are you guys doing? You are still getting planning prep. What is our planning? Oh, of course, we do it slower, but we do it more. Because we're the French. And as I've said before, I'm totally okay with this. Here come the reinforcements. Those are my planes. Bombing. Yay. I think I want to start researching close air support. Which air doctrine did I go for? Have I even gone for any? We went for battlefield support, so yes, we definitely want to get close air support, research, and construction. In fact, can I already get Casses? In fact, 1940, we can get the next set of planes. So I think the next thing we're going to do is get the aircraft designer. Ooh, we have quite a few choices. France gets really good heavy, well, medium aircraft. I don't really want to use those, though. No. We're going to go with light aircraft designer. Yeah, pretty sure. It's not a huge boon, though. This isn't Kaiserreich, where companies are really effective. Anyone miss Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth? It's a good series. Wouldn't mind seeing more.
Allez. Allez, on se bouge.
Ooh, yeah, quite a few of you could use rotating out. Let's
Allez.
throw you... No, not you. You in as well. There we are.
Pas de pitié.
How are you guys doing? Almost there. Getting some nice experience too, defending that line. Let me just double check you're not about to get overrun or anything. No, you're good. Alright, that's a lot of bombing going on. My air superiority here is not sufficient. We need more. So we're going to add another wing. And their job is going to be purely interception. Which I think stops bombers. Well, I know it stops bombers, but hopefully they'll be successful in what they're doing. How many are the Italians losing? 674,000 now. Still no German attack? Nope. And de Gaulle, are you ready? De Gaulle is almost ready. Oh, and I just realised, I have not named anything after patrons. I should probably do that, seeing as we're actually surviving. I think I didn't bother before because we kept losing. But now we've actually survived. I should probably do so. So, who do we have? We have Kaje, who's going to be the army group.
Gardez vos rangs.
And then the yellow guard are going to be Walker.
Pareil.
And the blue guard is going to be Malgin, commanded by a field marshal.
Gardez vos rangs.
Lucky chaps. Then this is going to be Holy Victor. The ones who are really in the thick of things.
Écoutez.
Charles de Gaulle, the Reds, is going to be Arachnos. Tank crews.
Pareil.
And then the purples, who are my reserve, Wreck-A-Dog. And I'm not going to bother naming the Africa Corps, I don't think. Okay. Ooh, I just lost a bunch of submarines down there. Those aeroplanes are doing a number on us. Definitely the right choice to start setting up some aircraft to be in a counter-aircraft position. Roll, whatever you want to call it. What's the template of the Mountaineers, by the way? Just mountains, and it's a really bad template. However, we have some points, so I think I would like to see these updated. So we're going to go Field Hospital. We're going to remove... Are we? No, we're not. We're going to make these 40 width by adding artillery. $36, $39, and an anti-tank, 40 combat width. Engineers for the dig-in, and recon. So artillery we're short on, motorized we're a bit short on, support we're very short on. And the reason I'm not changing this is because we're actually way over our Mountaineer limit right now. And I'd kind of like to keep that advantage. Alright, let's go and retweak my production. So we definitely need artillery and we definitely need support equipment. So let's go and reduce you even more. Let's reduce you. And you. And then artillery can go to 5, support equipment can go to 7. That should help a little bit. And now the Mountaineers guarding the Alps are going to be even stronger. And no less efficient. 24 is effectively the same combat width as 40. Alright then, guys. Show them how it's done, de Gaulle. Let's launch attacks. Let's go and take the capital. America, I hope you're ready to fill in behind. What are these units again? They're just light tanks and tank destroyers, aren't they? We're back to Fortress France. We are indeed. Fortress France is holding strong. Germany still hasn't even tried to attack me. And most of the fighting is currently against the Italians. But we are slowly but surely beefing up our defences down here. I think I'm going to pull out the Mountaineers so that they have a chance to get their equipment in.
Bougez-vous. Continuez l'attaque.
Seeing as I just switched them around. Gonna wait until these two reinforcements arrive and then we'll pull this last unit out. There's our research slot, thank you.
Continuez d'avancer.
And they have arrived. Did I do that too soon? No, we're good. Alright, new focus. I think we have, once again, finished the French focus tree. Don't really need that. I mean, we are going to need to upgrade our fleet at some point. Our air force is doing okay. Are we still doing infrastructure and stuff like that? Yes. How are we doing for naval technology? We haven't invested in it at all. I don't think we need to. I think right now I want to continue the doctrine. Air doctrines.
Continuez d'avancer.
On the way out. You are. Good. Then they should be able to get the equipment nicely. Can we see how many of the Italians we've killed? We can. Out of the 703 that have been killed, I've killed 295. The British have actually killed the most, which is probably at sea. Because we have already sunk the Italian navy. They have 25 ships left, maybe? To my 74 and Britain's 235. Hell, Germany has twice as many ships as they have. So maybe I should do air focus. Yeah, let's do air focus. Time has come to expand our air force. Plans have already been made to start construction of new air bases to support a big increase in both personnel and aircraft. Let's just make sure that all of you aren't about to retreat. No, you're good. You lot. Let's back you off and bring you in. Instead, okay. When your tree is finished by 1940, there's a real problem. France and the Soviets really do need help. Yeah, they do. 100%. That's why I really don't want Paradox to get... Oh, they're sinking convoys. Oh, in fact, why am I... Oh, I'm stupid. I never set these to avoid. And they totally need to be. Just don't sail convoys through here, please. There we go. Send everything to Brittany. This is fine. How's de Gaulle doing? Whoa! Okay, de Gaulle's doing good. And you have actually broken through, so you go and grab Mexico City. Just make sure that we leave tanks protecting our flanks as we do this. We should be able to capitulate Mexico pretty quickly. Which will give America even more strength. Hey, Mystery. Soviets, France and Spain would be great in the next X-Pack, maybe Italy too. Soviets, France and Spain just makes the most sense because there's a unified theme to it. Italy is kind of the more difficult to squeeze in because everyone that's related to Italy is kind of done. Except maybe Spain, because Italy were also in Spain. Huzzah! Mystery Potato, thank you very much. Oh no! Sindrin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. And Mystery Potato, congratulations. Welcome to the Mordlings. Thank you, Sindrin. As I said before, I always love it when people do gift subs. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. Gift subs are really cool. And you guys are drilled and ready. You guys are almost ready. Do I need to add anyone else to the front lines? Because the yellow's already at 24. Maginot is a little bit under strength. And in fact, I have a bunch of English units here. Hold on. I forgot you can actually select them that way. Let's grab you guys. And then also, didn't we have a Dutch and Belgian unit? And I'll send those off to Africa to act as garrisons.
Attention.
Or you can just protect Paris and stop it being hit by paratroopers or anything else crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Although these are actual colonial troops. So let's send them to the actual colonies. Where are you guys? You in Vietnam. Ooh, actually, that's a good point. No, we'll send 1, 2, 3, 4 to Vietnam. Because I am expecting Japan to declare war at some point. And Japan is now beating China, though it's taken them a lot longer this time, so beefing China up a little bit, just by 1 tick, was good. What sank us? Oh! The Germans have a raiding fleet out here. Well, that's interesting. Do I need to start actually covering my ships? Do I need to start getting convoys? Escorts?
Écoutez.
Right, you guys are done. Let's say I want you to push across the mountains. Good luck with that. Hopefully we can make them capitulate before this. In fact, no, that's silly. Don't do this. Instead, I want you to go for this coastline, because there's a lot of cities down here. Let's do that. And have you base it from the nearest point, which is going to be here. Go through as few mountains as possible. Link up with the Belize. I mean, yeah, we could do that too. Guys,
Pareil.
can you please actually defend that? Thanks. And America is filtering down. So as the Americans filter down, I can reduce the size of my front line.
Bougez-vous. Pareil.
You to go here, just to give me a little extra width. Oh hell, and you can go and attack Potosi. Seeing as they've just wasted all of their organisation, that's another victory point right there. 10.1 in fact. Useful. I am running low on convoys. Okay, so let's get the shipyards, which are now entirely online, to get me some convoys. Because I want to try and keep this over 100 if I can. How's Europe going? Europe's going pretty well. The Italians have finally given up on this one province. They're still going for that one, but I suspect they'll stop soon. And we're actually getting the repairs done to the fortifications, and more importantly, we're re-entrenching. The Italians tried hard, and credit to them, they did get us down to just a red 2. They were that close to beating me. But they've paid for it. They've lost 7 times more than Germany now. Germany is actually going to be in a very strong position to go after the Soviets, which is a little bit scary.
Attention. Attention.
How's Mexico looking? It can't be very good. They're okay actually. They've lost a lot. It's a problem with how weak China is. They're pretty weak and they held on against the Japanese. While they were pretty weak, they did hold on against the Japanese. Yeah, it's just a balance tweak that needs to be done. They need another 4 or 5 factories, and I think that would fix it. I watched today's World War II video. Basically, Italy declared war on France after the Germans had been bleeding them out. The real question, though, is what did Italy do in Spain? Because I know they were there, and if we're talking about focuses, how can we bring Italy into a theme? And if we do it with the communist versus fascist civil war in Spain, you have the Soviets on the one side, then you have the Germans and the Italians on the other. And France could also have very, very feasibly gone socialist too, communist rather, which is their theme link. I'm just trying to think of a way of fitting everyone in, although that's being said, the Dutch and the Mexicans didn't really follow a theme. This really should have been the Dutch and the Belgians. Whoa! Let's move both of you in here. And you. A little bit irritated I'm breaking the fortification that you guys had achieved, but so it goes. We have time. I may want to rotate you out right now. so that these reinforcement units actually have something to merge into.
Allez, allez, allez.
Come on. Join the battle, guys. Join the battle. That one unit still needs to leave, I think. Though the combat width here is, what, 160? So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Oh, everyone can get in anyway. And they're all in. And they're actually sending armoured units against me, and I can pierce their armour. No, 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 no.
Visez bien.
And now the real French battle plan can start to take hold. We have we have French heavy tanks, and those things are beastly. Now, do we have... Yeah, we do. We have the heavy tank designer even. Haha! Well done, past Mordred. Artillery upgrade, I think. Right. So how do we want to do this? Is the real question. Because we definitely want to start producing some. I think I am going to invest immediately in upgrading the armor. It's too bad I can't get it to level 5. And then we're going to reduce the number of those we've got. We're going to reduce the number of those we're producing. And of those. And of those. I think everything else we still just need lots of. Yeah, we're still stupidly short on artillery. So we probably do want to cut back on the number of aircraft we're producing. And get some more artillery going. Like so. Yeah, that looks good. Was I? Oh, I'm not. Well spotted. Should always remember to mark the previous one as obsolete. The aeroplanes are really doing a number on me here. Where are they based? Oh, they must be in Sicily. French tanks were monsters that they didn't use. Curse you, High Command. They did, but they were all in the north. So they got cut off. And yeah, French tanks were monsters. But I'm, to be fair, using the same doctrine that the French were using, which is infantry fighting tanks. I'm not going to have a separate heavy tank division. It's not worth it. If you're not up against fortifications, you may as well just use medium tanks to breach. But I am still on a defensive front, and we have taken that. Have we taken Mexico City yet? No. Come on, people!
Écoutez.
And they're actually putting more and more troops in to defend this. Right, so this is not your objective. No, 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 no.
Continuez d'avancer.
Your objective is spearhead into Mexico City, and please don't do it from there. That's stupid. Do it from there. Go.